Good morning, everyone. As you can see behind me, spring is in the air, and there is a whole slate of amazing events that I'll be attending this spring and summer, and I want you to come along so we can hang out. I get asked all the time about what rallies and events people should attend, or if rallies and events are good, or when and where can we hang out and ride together, stuff like that all the time. So let me give you a full list of all the events that I'll be attending this year, because I wholeheartedly recommend all of these and would love to see you at any and all of them, say hi, meet you, and even on some of these occasions ride and or maybe even camp together. That's a thing. So let me just run down what I'll be doing this year and consider this your invitation to come along on any and all of these events, especially if you're into ADV riding, dual sport riding, and camping, which is, you know, what these all are. So we're starting early in April 27th through 30th. My first big event of the year is the Get On ADV Fest in Mojave, California. I went last year. It was a blast. This is 4 days of camping and riding in the desert. Lots of demo rides, lots of cool vendors to check out, lots of cool motorcycle influencer people will be there. Jake the Garden Snake was there last year. I know Ian, Big Rock Moto's going to be there this year. He and I are going to organize a group ride for our subscribers, so come down to that event and you can ride with us on one of the days. All the food is included at that event, and it's just a good time. I had a blast last year, and I would encourage you to come check it out. I will link that for you, and I will link all these events in the description. If you decide to come to Mojave, you can use promo code DORK when you sign up and get a free Revzilla hoodie, and also be entered into a drawing to win a $250 gift card. So please do not forget to use that DORK promo code. That event costs $499, and that is camping, showers, and food all included. I do get asked about the South Dakota Get On ADV Fest a lot. That's in July this year. I will not be there this year because we have an anniversary trip planned, my wife and I. It's my anniversary week, so I won't be there this year, but I'm hoping to be in Sturgis next year. Immediately following the Get On ADV Fest in Mojave, California, I'm actually not even going to come home. I'm going to drive over to Las Vegas for the Ride Adventures Spirit of the Southwest tour, and this is an amazing looking tour to a bunch of places I've always wanted to see and ride. Monument Valley and the Grand Canyon, Bears Ears National Monument, Bryce Canyon, Zion National Park. All of these places are on this. It's a 10-day trip just like the one I did in Mexico, except it's here in America, mostly in Utah. Hotels are included. That's all booked for you. You can bring your own bike and save some money, or rent a bike from them if you're not that local. If you sign up and tell them Dork in the Road referred you, then you will get another $100 off your sign up, which is cool. This is kind of a special trip actually, because it is the first one they've run with a group, which means, one, it's the filming trip. So not only will I be filming and you'll be in my video if you're on this tour, but also Garrett from Ride Adventures, a professional photographer unlike me, will be filming this trip, and it'll be turned into a promotional video for Ride and their website that future people will use to sign up. Also, we'll be kind of the first group to do this tour, so we'll have a chance to kind of help refine it. But all of that comes with a caveat, and the caveat is you need to be a decent, skilled rider, because we're going to have to move at a decent pace. We're still exploring some areas, deciding if they're going to be part of the route or not, and because we have to stop and film, we have to move at a decent clip the rest of the time. So this is level 3 and 4. That is the 2 highest levels of terrain. Honestly, I'm a little nervous, but I think I'll be okay based on how I did in Mexico. If you're an intermediate or advanced rider, you've always wanted to see the American Southwest and you want to be a part of creating something brand new and get some awesome footage of yourself riding, I would encourage you to come sign up for the Spirit of the Southwest tour, and I will be there riding alongside you, and you can celebrate my birthday with me because the tour actually ends 2 days before my birthday. So this is basically my birthday trip, and it would mean a lot to me if you came on my birthday trip. If you bring your own bike, this tour is $4,200. That includes all of your hotel accommodations and everything. All that's booked for you in advance. And don't forget, you can still save $100 if you use the Dork discount, and I'll link that for you in the description. After that, in June 1st through 4th, probably my favorite event of the year because it's the first ever rally I went to, and honestly, it started this whole career thing for me, is the Giant Loop ride. So I will never miss a Giant Loop ride as long as I'm able to go. That is June 1st through 4th. That is in Crane, Oregon, kind of close to Burns, but it's in a really cool, underappreciated part of Oregon out in the desert. The Alvord Desert's out there. I've been a couple years now. I've had a blast every time, and it is just 4 days of hanging out, camping, and riding with good friends, free beer. I cannot emphasize how much free beer means. for this trip. Catering is available, but you don't have to pay for it if you don't want to, so you can save some money that way. Everybody who signs up gets a free U-Sweet Giant Loop jersey exclusive to this event, and it's just a good time and a good place with good people and unlimited hot springs access if that's what you're into. And believe me, after a long, hard day of dusty riding in the desert, there's nothing better than jumping into the hot springs. There's also going to be demo rides there this year, so Royal Enfield, Harley Davidson, and a few others will be there. Oh, and Ural. You can test ride a Ural at this year's Giant Loop ride. I'm pretty excited for that. But $280 for that one without meals, and it's another $150 if you want catered meals for the whole trip. Hope to see you at that event June 1st through 4th. After that, at the end of June, is the Touratech Rally in Plain, Washington. Another event that I've been to several times and really enjoy. I will be presenting something at this year's event. I'm not sure what. I'm trying to put together like a happy hour Q&A hangout, but it may just end up being a formal presentation like I've done in previous years. I don't know for sure, but this is a cool event. Lots going on. There's a Funduro course, big vendor fair, all kinds of food vendors and people out there selling and sharing their stuff. Great riding. It's right on the Washington BDR, so you can go up to Chumstick Mountain and a bunch of cool places. And it's just, again, another fun event. A bunch of like-minded people camping together and riding. Good times, 4 days in Washington in a gorgeous part of the state that a lot of people haven't seen. If you want to attend, that one's $165 if you come in motorcycle camp, and if you're in a truck and trailer like I will be, it's $250 or more depending on how big your trailer is. In July, I'll be going on an anniversary trip with my wife, so a big chunk of July is booked up with that, and then I'm also going to be doing the Oregon BDR in July, but that is not a public event, so you will see the videos from that one, but that's just me and the boys on this time through. Maybe someday we'll do a group ride, but I need to experience it first and understand what I'm getting myself into with a group of dudes I already know. Big news. Here's something that you guys have been asking for that has not happened before, and I literally just got a wild hair and booked it. But July 27th through 30th, here in Oregon, I'm not gonna say where yet, but the first annual Dork in the Road Campout is happening. This is an area you've seen me ride many times. It is close to the Oregon BDR, I will tell you that. It's gonna be kind of a small event, so I'm gonna limit it to channel members and patrons. They're the ones that'll get the details. There's only like 18 slots, so people will sign up, and those are the people that'll get the details, and everyone else will have to wait until next year. So if you're not already a channel member and a patron and you wanna come to the Dork Campout, then sign up now so you'll get the details when I release them sometime next week. That's the best way I can think of to narrow down the numbers, because if I only can take 18 people, I can't just open it up to the public. And so why not start with the most loyal fans of the Dork side, you know what I mean? And I'm excited to proof of concept this, and if it works out as well as I think it's going to, then next year I'll reserve way ahead of time and maybe we'll find a bigger place, because I couldn't get into any of the places I wanted to go. They're all booked up already. It's so stupid that everything's booked 6 months in advance, but we'll see. I have a really great place in mind. I just couldn't get it this year. And then at the end of August, and I'm really excited for this one because I haven't done it before, but I've been talking to the guys from Traction E-Rag, Dallas in particular. And you may know Traction E-Rag from the cross-training enduro skills videos, which I binge watched like crazy when I first started riding, and honestly still watch all the time. They host an event in northern BC at the end of August called Grizzbait, and it's exactly what it sounds like. It is a week of riding in the most untouched, pristine alpine heights of northern BC, up against the southern border of Alaska. This is a territory that is buried in snow most of the year, so it's like the only time of year you can find it and see it. And I'm not even going to attempt to describe it better than they did, because they described it fantastically. So here, I'll just read it for you. This is straight from their website. Grizzbait is Canada, raw and glorious. This ride is a primal mix of blood, sweat, mud, dust, rocks, and jagged peaks. Battle your way above tree line through an abundance of rock and snow to enjoy the reward of your efforts. Panoramic views of the thousands of uninhabited peaks that make up the interior range. Pitting yourself against this grand landscape provides unparalleled perspective and a glimpse into your own soul. So there's some pretty treacherous riding up there, but supposedly there are groups that can be tailored to all ability levels. The way Dallas put it is if you're in decent shape, you'll be okay, because you can just ride with one of the slower or less crazy groups. This one includes a bike rental, transportation from the airport. All you have to do is get to the Vancouver airport. They'll pick you up, take you up in the woods, give you a bike, a place to sleep, all the food you can eat, and all of that for 1 week. It is $4,800. I'm a little scared about this one, to be honest. I committed to it, or semi-committed to it, just because I'm hopeful that by the end of the summer I'll have lost some weight and feel like my riding skills have improved even more. But this one will be a real test, so I'm excited. The rewards are amazing based on the video, but holy crap, this is going to be fun. So that's what I've got on the calendar for this summer. So I would love, absolutely love, to see you and meet you at get on ADV Fest. I'd love for you to come along on the Ride Adventures Tour of the Southwest. I'd love to see you at the Giant Loop Ride, the Touratech Rally, at the Dork Campout. I'd love to see you at the Dork Campout. It's gonna be a blast. It's gonna be chill. We're gonna enjoy some beverages, I'm guessing. And if you're up for it, it'd be neat to have some Dork Ciders along on the Grizzbait trip because, frankly, I'm gonna need some help. So I'll link all this for you in the description, and I just wanted to give you guys an overview because people are always asking, when can we ride together? What events are you gonna be at? What events should I go to? And I recommend all these events wholeheartedly. Any questions, please leave them in the comments. I will link my videos of the stuff that I've been to for you, both in like pop-ups and then in the description below. So check that out, but I hope to see you there, and I hope you'll consider subscribing to the channel because I'm the Dork on the Road, and I wanna be your internet riding buddy, and I'm better than your regular riding buddies because I come with a mute button. Thank you for watching, and please do not forget to be excellent to each other all summer long. Oh, thank you.
Excellent!